This is chapter 25. So let me read in Mandarin. 第25章，有物混成，先天地生。机期辽期，独立而不改，周行而不殆，可以为天下母。吾不知其名，字之曰道。蔷薇之名曰大。大曰思，思曰远，远曰反。故道大，天大，地大，人义大。狱中有四大，而人居其一焉。人法地，地法天，天法道，道法自然。Alright, so this is a description of this thing called Tao. So he's trying to materialize to allow us to understand what Tao is. So what he's saying is that Tao came from chaos. It's like mixed up, something that mixed up, and then, and then you have heaven, and then next is earth, and then it's very quiet, right? Then it just keep going on and on and on. So it's recurring and it's not dying. It just doesn't stop. So this thing that keep going on, you can call it the mother of all heaven, of all the things under heaven, right? Or the creator, or the creator. That's right. So it gives us to heaven, right? And we don't know the name, so we give it a name called Tao, right? And if you really want some more, and you don't understand this word called Tao, then, well, we can give it a name called big, extremely big, very, very big. So he said this big keeps moving away, and as it goes away, it's very far away. As it moves away, it's very far away. And then when it's very far away, strangely, it returns, right? So it returns. So this thing that go far away and return, we know that it's big, right? So we call it big. So what is big? There are four elements that is big, right? One is Tao itself, right? The next, because Tao is where the creation are, the so-called the way the thing moves are based on Tao. So Tao is big, and then the next is heaven is big, and then earth is big, and human is big too. So in all this bigness, right, human being is one of them. So he gives you an example again. You say that human being have to follow the earth, and then the earth will follow the heaven, and the heaven will follow the Tao. And what is Tao? Tao follow nature, 自然 being. Tao follow being, or natural being, 自然, right? So it is itself, Tao follow itself, So it is just, it is, right? So that is Tao. What is Tao? So very interestingly is, I guess, this is a way that a agricultural society is, because if you think about it, right? Human being needs to eat, right? So they do planting, right? So when they plant, they depend on the earth, right? How the earth provide nutrients to the food that you're planting, or even the animals have to eat the food that the nature produce, right? So what does human do? Human hunt on this piece of land, and this piece of land the way they produce, all the growth of natural plants and landscape will foster all the animals, including human being, right? And what this so-called landscape need is the heaven. When you say heaven, we would know that the sky itself will provide water, will provide sunlight. These two are the elements that combine with the earth, then we can get food. And with food, we can survive. So this is how all these things are linked together. All these four different things are linked together. And within the link, there's also a hierarchy. That means heaven is number one, number two is the earth, and then human being. And within all these three things, there's the biggest of all is the Tao and the being itself. So this is how we look at the world and how Tao is. So we cannot, for example, right, not respect all these three things. If we don't, then we may not get what we want, which is sometimes food, sometimes something else, or sometimes the earth becomes so unproductive that we destroy it, that we cannot get any more food, or we destroy. Sometimes it's not just the food, but it's also the weather, right? The heat that is landing on us, the sun. So these are all something that all comes together, because earth is not just food, but earth is also the atmosphere, the water, the wind, the air, right? So all these things must fulfill the needs of the human being, but of course it's naturally fulfilled, not that we try to change it, because all this we can't really change it, because it all depends on the heaven, right? And that is perhaps in a very scientific way is the cosmos, how the sun moves, how the solar system moves, how the solar system behave with other system or larger system which you do not know, right? So that we have to give them respect, otherwise we may face more trouble. Okay, that's chapter 25.